What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our Beyond the Barrel series. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into bipods. We're going to be covering a lot of different options, from tactical ones to competition ones and everything in between. All price ranges, all applications, you know, different leg lengths, different features, different strengths and stuff like that. So let's jump right into it with our first bipod. Today the product I'm going to focus on is the B&T Industries Atlas bipod. Specifically, this is the V8. They started around $220, and I really like this bipod because this particular model, this exact model, is the bipod that I have owned for the longest. I've had one of these bipods, the same one, haven't had to replace or fix anything on it for almost 10 years, and that is a huge benefit to these Atlases. The moment you pick it up, you realize how just sturdy and robust they are. The V8 specific, this one, they obviously come in different like leg lengths and mounting solutions, but they are super compact, specifically this model. They work great on smaller guns, hunting guns. They're just super sturdy for the size and weight that they take up. They're also really big in the tactical community. They're very trusted in the military and law enforcement community. You'll see a lot of these being run on like SWAT sniper rifles, military sniper rifles, stuff like that. But that also means it's going to be a great investment for you, whether it's going on an air rifle or a centerfire gun. They're just going to hold up, and mine has held up flawlessly and has been very, very abused over its 10-year span in its service to me. But they're great. I really like the mounting solutions that you can get. You can get a QD one like this. It's an American Defense QD pick lock, or they have one that just screws onto your pick rail. To operate them, they're super quick and easy, really fast. The one thing that I look for when I'm buying a bipod is one-handed operation, because you obviously don't want to have to set your gun down, use two hands to deploy the legs or move them around or adjust them. You can hold your gun and you can just move it however you want. The legs articulate all the way around 180 degrees and then like half points all the way through there. You can set the amount of cant, but also the amount of resistance that you have. So if you're on a slanted rooftop position, whatever, you can set it to where you can just cant it there and hold it there, and then it'll kind of spring back. Or you can set it tight enough to where you get it level and it'll stay there. It'll be locked in that position, so you don't really have to worry about checking your level if you're firing multiple shots from that position. So that's something I really like, and that's also another one-handed operation that you can set. I don't think there's a more solid and durable, robust bipod out there. So that's the product I wanted to highlight, guys. We'll move on to the next one now.
How's it going, guys? I'm Spencer. I work here at Utah Airguns. I am the systems engineer and kind of general IT guy. So a lot of you probably haven't talked to me unless you've been in the shop and seen me running around. I want to show you guys my favorite bipod on the market. And it's the MDT SkyPod, specifically the double pull. This is by far the most versatile bipod that I've used. I've used this thing in countless competitions over the past 5 years of competing, and I use it every single match, and it's by far my favorite bipod I've ever used. Let's pull it out and go over some of the features. Alright, here's the double pull. It's a pretty hefty bipod, weighs a little bit, but specifically for competing, it's perfect. Gives you all kinds of adjustability. First off, you can deploy the legs in any one of 3 positions on either leg, so you can get super, super low with the widest positions, and you've got intermediate positions on all of them, as well as a very tight, narrow position for if you got to get really tall. But the thing that makes the double pull special is you get one leg of extension and a second, so you get a really, really wide range of adjustments from all of the different adjustment points. The other thing that's really cool about the SkyPod is you get 170 degrees. Whoa, that's on there tight, of rotation. Right out of the box, she comes pretty tight. And you've got a lot of degrees of rotation here, so you can see that no matter where your bipod gets set, if you're shooting off of like a log or something and you need to get set, you can level out your rifle to take a shot from any kind of position. I've also been able to shoot from a seated position. You get your rifle set up on here. You can get a seated shot off, which is really handy for quick hunting shots. The other nice thing about the double pull is that the head Not only works for Arca, but it also will work for Picatinny as well. This is a dual use head. So all you do is you slide it onto your Arca rail and twist the knob closed, or you can do the same thing with the Picatinny rail. Not only can this head attach to Arca or Picatinny, it's also got a panning feature, which is the twist of the bipod underneath your rifle. It's a pretty expensive bipod. I'm sure they'll flash the price on the screen. I've had mine for a lot of years now, so I don't remember what I paid for it. I've used this thing all over the country shooting matches, and it's never let me down. It's always been super sturdy, super reliable. All right, guys, that's it for me on the MDT SkyPod double pull. We're going to pass this on to the next guy.
My name's Zach. I'm with the sales team. Just going to give you guys a little brief intro about myself. I started working here about a little over a year ago. I had been an air gunner for a few years before that. Started off mostly just plinking, shooting critters, doing that sort of thing. And, you know, since I've been here, guys have got me onto the competition scene, really liking shooting competition air guns and, you know, just being a part of this UA team. Today, the product that I chose is the new Odin Works bipod. We just brought it into the shop. It is freaking sweet. This is the Prison bipod. Comes in this black color or in an OD green is what we're carrying it in right now. Features an Arca spec head with a quick detach mount, but there's some really cool features about this bipod. A few of them that I wanted to talk about is just how versatile this bipod can be. You have your leg extensions, and then there's a quick release that brings the legs back in. Fully adjustable leg positions. There's 5 different positions on this bipod, so you can set it up like this, and then you can also, you know, extend to give you a lower platform or a taller platform, just depending on what kind of shooting you're going to do. Fairly lightweight, but with the versatility, you know, you can use it on a hunting style platform. So there's lots of versatility. You can also use this. It would be a great bench bipod. You know, you can set it up to that wide position, extend the legs, and give yourself a really sturdy shooting platform. So some really cool features about this bipod. We're really just liking it. It's been super solid for us, and it's been a really popular bipod among shooters. One of the things that, you know, I really enjoyed about it is the Arca spec head, where it's the quick disconnect. It allows me to swap it from platform to platform. Super easy to use. Really well built, something that's made in America by a company that you guys can trust. So, you know, been really happy with it. And you guys can get, you know, all these features with the Odin Works bipod at a really competitive price. They start off at that $379.99, and they go up a little bit more from there. So that's all for me today, guys. Appreciate your time. It's on to the next one.
All right. Hey, guys. I'm Chell from Utah Airguns. I'm the general manager here. A little bit about myself. I've grown up my entire life shooting. We hunted, we shot, we did a lot of killing on stuff, and it's been a big part about my life. So I have had a lot of experience with a lot of different types and variations of bipods. And there is nothing that is more stable than an Accu-Tac bipod. Name another bipod that has been thrown out of a helicopter and lost 0 functionality.
Send that baby! There we go. Oh, wow.
Accu-Tac. That's the only one. Few things about this one. This is actually a special edition from this year's RMAC competition. That is the RMAC that we actually threw it out of a helicopter. Comes in this super sweet chrome black look. It's awesome. I love this one. Generally, these come in just this black satin all the way through, and that is a very durable coating. I mean, you can see that as these legs come in and out, there's no wear on these hardly ever. They're extremely well made. And the reason why is they are 100% made in the USA. These things are extremely durable. They're built well. They're designed for shooters. There is no movement in these legs. They are extremely sturdy. They are well built. You can see the clicks are very, very prominent. It comes in both Picatinny and Arca. It also comes in either a quick release or these adjustment screws. Both are great options. They have a wide variety of options that are narrow, tall. All of them will have a 3-position leg, either 45 back, 90, or 45 forward. They will all have the tilt head, and then some of the options will have a panning head, so that depending on your shooting scenario, you can choose what you need to do. The people that are going to be interested in this is anybody that wants a stable platform, no matter your shooting situation or the circumstances or how experienced you are. They're very easy to use, and they can be used anywhere. They start at $367 and go up from there. If you're curious and need to know some information on what model is going to fit your need, tall, wide, panning heads, whatever, give us a call. Our salesmen are great. They're very experienced in using these. I think we all use these in one form or another in our competition settings, whether it's bench rest, PRS, speed. We all have these and we all use them. The other reason I would choose these is I don't know another company in the bipod world that supports us shooters and our competitions as much as Accu-Tac does. They're at every competition and support everything that we do and support the brands that support your sport. That's why I would choose them as well. So that wraps it up. I'll pass it on to the next guy.
Hi, I'm Travis with Utah Airguns. I have been working at Utah Airguns for about 7.5 years now. Started shooting guns. I got my first gun when I was about 6, the old Red Ryder BB gun. Then progressed through up to center fires. And then a few years back started wanting to have a good option for shooting, but without all the expense. Started looking into air rifles. Met Justin, went shooting with Justin, and he kind of got me started on that road, and then I came to work for him. So today, the product that I'm going to be featuring is, this is the Oryx. This is the MDT bipod. Its retail price is $100. There's some really nice features with this. Nice thing about this bipod is you do have a lot of those features that the more expensive ones do in a lightweight platform. The other nice thing is it's very small, so if you are shooting offhand or you just need to put it on a bag, you can put it on a bag. It doesn't take up a lot of space. When it deploys, you can pull it down, goes to 90. You also have leg extensions. The legs extend all the way out. You also have it, so if you're on an uneven surface, you can get it to where it's somewhat level. Then you can loosen this up and cant this to get your rifle up and level. That's really, really important when you're taking longer shots. You want that rifle level, because if you're leaning right or left, the pellet or slug is going to track to the right or the left, and then it could cause misses. So this one is set up right now. You can see this has got the M-lock screws. So you will need to attach it to something that has M-lock. A lot of the guys really like this because of the price point. If you're doing a lot of hunting, you're gonna be moving in and out of the truck, you're in rocky areas that things can get scratched up on, this one works really, really well. So this was your 60-second review, and I'll pass this back to Sawyer.
All right, guys, that wraps up our episode of Beyond the Barrel on bipods. Keep in mind, that's not all the bipods that we offer here at Utah Airguns, but they're just some of the ones that our salesmen like. So remember, when you guys are calling in, if you have questions, those are the guys you're talking to. So they know their stuff, they know their gear, and that's why they're recommending stuff. But let us know in the comments what you want to see more of from Beyond the Barrel. We're just doing Beyond the Barrel stuff other than guns, support gear, just like bipods. So let us know in the comments what you want to see next, and we'll see you next time.